Hey you guys, welcome to your Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in the sign of Taurus for the month of January 2018. Something I was going to say, so if you guys don't know where your Venus is placed in your birth chart, you can go to any free astrology website. I usually go to astro.com. Just enter your birth time, day, location. You don't have to know your exact birth time. It just helps for other things, housing placements and things of that sort. But anyway, just enter your birth time, place, location. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Taurus, this message is for you. And also sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. That's fine. That still applies to you here. So I am using a pictorial key tarot this week. And also at the end of the reading, I just got in the mail my other Rider-Waite deck, but it is the iridescent kind. I don't know if you can see it, but I just thought it was so cute the way it was so shimmery. So I ordered, it's from China, I think. And so yeah, I'll be pulling an overall outcome for one for singles and one for couples. Since some of you still seem to want to keep the single couple thing separated, although I've been realizing it stays the same sometimes, but we'll see. Sometimes it's different. All right, so I already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin. I started to shuffle them again, but like these first few flew out, and I was like, no, let's stop right there. So might be some important messages. And also a weird thing happened. I think I already recorded Taurus. I had started with Scorpio. I did Scorpio, Taurus, and Venus and Aries, and the videos got deleted. That was the first time that happened. It didn't get deleted. It didn't record. I don't know what happened. I guess I was pressing record twice or something, and so I stopped it the second time. So it had already shuffled the cards and got all messed up. So I guess Spirit was like, nope, we finna do over. Those messages ain't for y'all. So I'm doing them over. All right, so the heart of the situation, I have the Ten of Pentacles. I have Strength. The Nine of Wands. I have the Eight of Wands. Four of Cups, Four of Wands, Tower, like that got blurry, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that also has their Venus in Aries, because a couple of these cards kind of popped out, and looks like similar messages could be standing out here. But for the central issue here, someone has been trying to remain loyal. Someone has an established relationship. It could be you that's in an established relationship, or your love interest that could already be involved, you know, with something. And someone's loyalty is being tested, because I feel like someone wants to do something, but it's controlled. They're controlling or holding back what they really want to do. And here with the Nine of oh, sorry if y'all can hear that siren. Nine of Wands here is someone that needs to, they might be paranoid about something. So there could be taking extra precaution in regards to a situation. And also it's about having experienced, you know, maybe taking a beating in the past, an emotional beating. So it's like not wanting to put yourself out there like that. There also could be some sort of fear of rejection, especially for someone that's interested in someone who, you know, they're unavailable or something. And it's like you're trying to control that. Like I almost feel like you've done it in the past, or this is something that happened in the past. Like last time you thought you could, be okay with getting involved with someone who was already in a relationship and it didn't turn out so great. So now that was a lesson you had to learn, and now you might be faced with it again. So you're just kind of like, I don't want to go through that again. For some of you, it's about having a fear of commitment. So you might be having commitment issues, or you could be dealing with someone that has commitment issues and they're trying to fight against that. They're afraid. Maybe they were engaged before and it didn't work out. And so they were just trying to delay that or hold back. But so yeah, for some of you, it's dealing with some sort of commitment issues. Also, some of you could be dealing with someone, or you could have just met someone, or you yourself, somebody might have like a wealthy background where they're well off. They have an established name, or they're respected in society. Or you yourself might, that might be you and your family or something like that. But I feel that you're going to receive some sort of news or information, or someone might be trying to reach out to you and you're not trying to hear it. Your heart is somewhere else. So I almost feel like for some of you, you were involved with someone who was in a relationship and you ended it, but they don't want to let go of you, and they have been trying to seduce you, but you've been pulling back or holding back, and you're trying not to listen to them. You don't want to hear it. You're like, no. We've been through this before, or I'm not getting involved in someone that's already taken. So your heart is not in it. For some of you, it could be someone else that's trying to reach out to you, but your mind is on the person that's taken. But they don't want, they're loyal, so they're not, talking to you. Someone could be ignoring your messages and, they're like, no, I'm not giving in. Whatever the case is, this has something to do with holding out or resisting temptation. And somebody may have just become engaged, because I'm seeing some sort of celebration here that has to do with the family, where there's like a family gathering. People are happy that you're moving on, or have moved on to the next step. So some of you may have just purchased your own home or your own vehicle, or you may have just moved out of your parents' home and now you're on your own. But you guys are happy in building your foundation. So whatever this is, it's like you're establishing something or doing something for the first time. Moving on to the next level in your relationship. If you're single, this is you getting away from your comfort zone. Like someone has been trying to get you to come out, or pushing you to go on a date, or pushing you to go to a club, or pushing you to have fun, and you haven't been wanting to do that, but you're going to eventually go out and do that. So you're going to release this conservative behavior that you've been having, or if you've been really shy, you're going to get out of your skin and, enjoy yourself. Or you might be pushing a shy person out of their comfort zone and get them to have fun and enjoy themselves. Especially if someone has a birthday coming up. So if you get invited to a family gathering or a company party, there's a good chance that you could meet someone there. So don't pass up on that opportunity, even though it's like you're feeling like a hermit and like you don't want to get out. Go ahead and get out. With the Tower here, there is something that is going to be exposed or revealed, or there's something about being forced to do something. Forced. It has to do with something that somebody did not want to do, because maybe it was out of their comfort zone, or maybe they were trying to hold back from getting involved with someone. But I feel like that might crumble. That's it wasn't working. They're going to give in to their desires or temptation. But something happens unexpectedly to you, and especially if you were trying to hold back, You're being forced to let go of something. You're being forced to change. For some of you, it's an eviction. Like you may have been trying to hold on to your home or your apartment, and you could be getting evicted. So be careful of that. Or being forced out, or I don't know, but there's something about moving on and having to get your own place going on here. Don't worry about it. I feel like all isn't a loss, because I'm seeing with the Six of Pentacles, you receiving some sort of assistance or help. So whatever it is that you need, like if you needed a loan, you're going to receive it. And even if it's something that you weren't expecting, like you were like, I thought I was going to get turned down for this, I feel like somebody's going to come rescue you out of the blue that you're not expecting or something. You get some sort of unexpected assistance in something. Now for others of you, you might be the ones, like this is happening around you, and you're the one to help your friend that has been pushed out or forced out. You're going to help them some type of way, either assisting them with finances or just sharing your place, like saying, well, you know, you could stay here if you need to. So there's something going on with that. I'm getting something about an inheritance though. Something being in writing. So some of you may have been, may receive some sort of inheritance that you weren't expecting, or a settlement out of court, or something that you weren't expecting. Okay, so now we have a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag coming into your life. Someone is admiring your beauty, and they're going to eventually pursue you. They could have been holding back how they feel. They could be very shy or insecure, but they're going to approach you. They have the confidence now to say something. And so somebody's going to be paying you a compliment, or saying that you look pretty, or they're going to be doing something like you might receive a gift, or, you know, just words of recognition. So someone is going to be pursuing you or showing some sort of interest in you. The only thing about the fire sign is that, you know, they're very ambitious. They're very playful. They might be a little immature, or they may only be after sex. Because I feel like this person has a high sex drive. Up, and there goes my hun like a horse thing. Kind of coming out. I'm sorry. But yeah, somebody, you know, at least in your eyes, you know, is the biggest you ever seen or will be with, or have been if you're already in that relationship. You know, it's pretty good. But those of you that are single, like, I just kind of feel like you're, even though there are people that you are going to connect to and not being in a relationship, overall your confidence is sexy. Like, people are admiring the way you are taking care of yourself. You're coming off very independent, as someone who is enjoying life. And you know, I just kind of see you spending time to yourself and learning how to be single. Even if you've been single for a long time, it's like you're having moments where you're enjoying your time alone. Now, at some point, there is a bit of rejection or turning down an opportunity. So, because we have the Five of Pentacles here, so this is showing me that either you are going to turn someone down or let someone down, try to let someone down easy, because you feel like someone is not, I don't know, they're not meeting your needs in some sort of way, or you're not seeing the value in what they have to offer. Someone isn't matching your energy. And for some of you, it's like you need there's something that you need, but you're afraid to speak out about it. So you're just, I don't know, you're just choosing not to speak up for yourself for whatever reason. Now, for some of you, I know I just said that, you know, somebody is hung like a horse or whatever the case, but for some of you, there's an issue in regards to sexual matters, and you're feeling like you don't know how to say it, you know, but you need to speak up about it. And you will, because here we have the Temperance. And again, this is having a strong connection, a beautiful connection without, you know, being forced or anything. It's just a natural flow of energy between two people, and it's healing, and it's regaining your faith, because I feel like you may have lost your faith in a situation. For some of you, it's not about someone not being good and bad. It's just that you were single and you weren't getting any. So you're just kind of like, when is this ever going to happen? Like, one minute you're confident about yourself and you're positive, and then the next thing you're like, I sure do miss, you know, having a warm body next to me though. But I feel like for some of you, you're going to have that. And it might come unexpectedly, or it might come from a person that you weren't expecting, but I'm seeing you making some sort of connection with someone. And even spiritually, there's someone that you're going to have some sort of connection with. There's a couple of cards that speak out about telepathy for me, and this is one of them. So with Temperance being next to the Knight of Swords, there may be an air sign that you connect to. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also, for some of you, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm sorry, not an Aquarius. I already said that. Sagittarius. But there's someone that it's like you don't really even have to say too much. You guys are just connecting on a spiritual and emotional level. You're able to channel someone's energy and you know, feel them. This is some sort of something sudden happening too. I think for some of you, you might realize that you have some sort of gift and you're learning how to develop it, or you just figured out how to use your gift. Especially to channel someone into your life. Like you're finding out, oh, all I had to do is meditate about this person, and it, you know, I can get them to call me. And it's a nice form of manipulation, I guess. You know, because you're using the elements of the earth, or elements of your imagination. You're finding ways to get the things that you want. Okay, so something kind of weird happens before the month is out. I'm seeing some sort of, we got 5 of Cups here, and so I feel like eventually you're going to be emotionally disconnected and disappointed in something, a situation. So either with the person that you were interested in, maybe you find out something about them that, you know, disappoints you, and it could still be tied into them maybe already having an established relationship. It could be you regretting something, or wishing something could have been done a different way, or maybe you're comparing a new person to an old person, and you're like, why couldn't they be more like this person? No one compares to this person. This person set the bar. So there's some sort of disappointment that you're going through. Even if you're in an established relationship, you and your partner might fall out about something. Because here we got the 5 of Swords on the end too. So there's some sort of petty disagreement, not expressing yourselves or saying things to hurt someone's feelings. And someone might leave the house. Someone might just, you know, say, that's it, I'm gone, I'm leaving. And so, because I'm seeing somebody starting a new journey, and then we have death, the Death card here. So there's something that comes to an end. The only thing I can say, if there was some sort of affair, I feel like it's the affair that's getting cut off. And someone being left out in the cold, like someone who wanted to be that family. They're like, you said you were going to leave your wife, you're never leaving your wife. Or you said you would leave your husband, you're never leaving your husband, something like that. So I feel like there could be something going on in regards to that. And now also we have an earth sign coming up, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And somebody's being very immature in the relationship, and you might not be able to deal with something anymore, and you know, it's just like kind of starting over. So somebody's getting ready to start over, either you or your partner. And also for some of you, it's about what do you call it? Oh, geez. Something else I was getting ready to say about the Fool on this new journey. Yeah, just kind of giving up, though. Being maybe fed up with the way things have been or the situation you were in. And so you're just going on your own path, even though, you know, it might hurt. It's just like, you know, you're just taking a chance and walking out on a situation, giving up something major in your life too. For some of you, I feel like you're about to make a random decision that might seem completely out of character, like leaving someplace and you have nothing to your name, but you're just going out on your own, moving to another country or city, or leaving someone and not taking any of your things because you're so fed up. But it's like someone is getting ready to take some sort of leap of faith on something as well. All right, so let me go ahead and do the overall outcome. So overall outcome for single Venus and Taurus for the month of January. Overall outcome. I think, you know what, I'm going to leave it at here because I think that happened in your last reading. Two of Cups. So for some of you, you're entering a new relationship or you're connecting, making some sort of connection with someone. It could be a renewal. It could be the reason why someone might be leaving their past behind and starting fresh with you. But I do remember this came out for the singles on the video that I said actually didn't get recorded. The Two of Cups had come out for that. And yeah, for some of you, it's some sort of commitment, or taking some sort of vow or oath to someone, or establishing a relationship, especially for those of you that were dealing with someone that had commitment issues. I feel like maybe they're going to get over them and they're ready to offer something solid. So let's see for Venus and Taurus couples. Venus and Taurus couples. Should look at that. That was trying to come out. I think it's working things out. You guys are trying to work things out and coming to a common. You know what? Oh, okay, so same thing. Whatever had been stagnant, here we have abundance and holding on to what you have, not wanting to let go because it's valuable. Or you might be holding on to somebody for security. You know, so for some of you, it's like you are in an established relationship, and so you're holding on to this relationship for security reasons, whether it is a secured home, secured finances. I'm not going to say emotional security. I'm not really picking up emotional security, but it's for some sort of practical reason. You know, you're like, well, we've been together this long. You know, we share the same values. We've been through so much, just forget it. So, you know, you're working out your differences and staying together. All right, so I hope this has helped. Remember, you guys, this has been a general reading. For private readings, you would email to matt76@gmail.com. That is in the description box below. I have a whole new price list, so make sure you check that out. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.